This is the biggest live streamer in the world. This is the biggest live streamer in the world. Do live streamers really add value to society? That's a question I've been asking. People they call live streamers. Oh, they will say this is the biggest live streamer in America. This is the biggest live streamer in Europe. This is the biggest live streamer in Nigeria. Do live streamers add value to society? Because all I see are just people with cameras and a lot of crew members. I don't know. I'm trying to look for that thing that is reasonable that they do. I'm seriously trying to touch that thing that is of value that live streamers do, that they become so famous for. In my country, the most famous live streamer is Pella. Pella adds no value. There is absolutely no value that Pella adds to anything. But this guy can come online, and the first 1 hour of being online, this guy will have 700,000 likes on his video. 700K likes in 1 hour. Lots of people will not have 700,000 likes in 5 years making content, sensible content every day. Lots of people will still not have 500,000 likes in 5 years, 700,000 likes in 5 years. Pella is the biggest streamer. He's got the numbers, over 10 million followers. Over 10 million followers. But in terms of value, what value does he bring to society? What can we take home from having a person like this as the most famous? For free, I'll tell you, it's absolutely nothing. Nothing. Man is not coordinated, is not educated. This is not talking down on him, but I'm just trying to say that society has come to a place where we keep making the wrong people famous. Yes, we keep making the wrong people famous. We keep doing that. We keep doing that. When is it going to stop? When are we going to stop making the wrong people famous? When? Is there an end? Is there an expiry date? Is there a timeline to when we're to stop making the wrong people famous? When are we going to stop making the wrong people famous? These days you find people who can't sing a verse. They're among the top musicians, the most famous musicians. That's where we found ourselves. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So what value do streamers have? They say iShowSpeed is the biggest. You know, if you watch iShowSpeed as a streamer, if you watch him and you don't get to know that he's the biggest streamer, I don't think you're going to continue watching him for 5 minutes. I don't think you watch him for 5 minutes. You're going to just scroll to another content. It's only when you now hear that, oh, this is the biggest streamer in the world, that you want to pay attention to him. I'm telling you, people who tune to him, people who watch him, people who follow him because that title, biggest streamer, is always added to his personality. If you separate that and play his videos to somebody that doesn't know him, that has never heard of him, that has never, been where his name has been mentioned, if you play a random video of him to that person is going to scroll off. It's going to scroll all the way, away to another content. My point is, there's something about, there's this exaggeration about streamers. It's exaggerated. It's overblown. There is very little value that they bring to humanity, to society. It's just overblown. Celebrating people who make noise, who scream, who box, wreck cars, wreck valuable items. These are the people who call top screamers. I miss those days when, before you become famous, you need to have a talent. You need to have a talent. The 1980s, the 1990s, you need to have a talent. That ain't acting, comedy, music, just something. Juggling, You needed to have a talent before you could taste fame. Now, just the numbers, just followers. Whatever way, just have followers. 10 million followers, that means you're doing the right thing. No talent, you're still doing the right thing. No skill, you're doing the right thing. As long as you have 10 million followers. Now, what you need to really make it now to be recognized, to be respected in society, is just to have followers, a large number of followers. In the past, you needed to have a talent. Brain power is okay, it's important, but you need to have a talent. Now, nobody cares about the talent thing. Nobody. Nobody. Just have followers. The more followers you have, the more bigger you become in society. The more followers you have, the more bigger your personality becomes in society. So everything now is tied to how many followers do you have as an individual? How many followers do you have? How many people are watching you at a particular time? When you're live, when you post the videos, how many likes do you get within the first 1 hour? How many views do you get within the first 24 hours? These are the things that determines who becomes a star in today's world. Not your skill, not your talent. People who come out with great content that will strengthen your mind, expose you to history, expose you to a greater deal of knowledge. Such people, go and check their number of followers. Extremely low, few, no interest. This algorithm thing is messing up people, is messing up content. Algorithm. Oh, there's more engagement here. That means this person is doing the right thing. Even if the person is doing crap, rubbish, nonsense, as long as they have more engagement, the algorithm will favor them. You're saying the right thing, you're helping humanity, but you're not getting the engagement, the algorithm tosses you away, throws you far, far away. Nobody's going to be watching you. Nobody's going to pick interest in you. I've seen content creators on YouTube. They have all the expensive equipment. They go out to do documentaries. They make videos, edits, and do everything. And I see their views and I see that, what? This kind of great content struggling with 900 views after a month. And then I see videos of just somebody just saying meaningless words, doing nothing, just playing. And I see their views and I see in 3 days, these views, 750,000 views in 3 days. How did this happen? 750,000 views in 3 days. Meanwhile, there are people with great content out there. They spent money in production and in everything, and you check their views, 900 views. 900 views. We can't go on. We can't keep going on this way. No, we can't. We shouldn't. No, we can't. We absolutely can't. We can't. We cannot just keep going on this way. So how you doing, guys? How you doing? What's up? Yeah. So somebody will call. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we're paying too much attention to the wrong things. We're paying too much attention to things that are not important. And this will affect our kids in every way. This will affect our kids. Our kids are going to believe that it's the shortcut that we need to get to where we're going. The kids are going to see life as something we don't need to put much effort to get what we want. We don't need much effort to get what we want. It's quite sad. Quite sad. Well, let's just keep doing what we're doing, because where the world is, in all honesty, we can't even change it anymore. I mean, if the stupid people have been made famous, they are now the most famous on the internet, The wise ones, there's really nothing they can do. What can the wise do? When the world keeps celebrating the foolish, what can the wise do? What can the wise do? What can they do? What can they do? Well, my message for you watching right now is to, in your small way, wherever you find yourself, try to be an influence. Try to stand out. Try to be an influence. That's my message from me to you guys today. Thank you for watching. Celebrity Talkative, I'm signing out. Bye for now. Whoa.